Yes, that was the theme song to Doug. I've been thinking about that movie a lot lately because I was thinking about how because you know how, if you guys seen that show Riverdale on Netflix, I was thinking about how they should do a Riverdale style version of Doug, and that shit would be hard as hell if they did it right, especially if they kept it true to the show and like kept Skeeter blue and like BB orange and shit. Fam, like create like a whole like new universe that's like around like the Doug verse, and you have spin-offs and shit. Like I watch a whole ass show about Skeeter, right? So would you? Live action Skeeter show. Beep, beep, beep. Just like, psh, bruh. Don't let Nickelodeon get a hold of me, dog. It could be a wrap. Anyways, welcome to today's show. I guess this is a show now, temporarily. Basically, what this is a temporary campaign. I figure I would entertain you motherfuckers every day in a way to get you all to fucking donate to my fucking film, The Bond. And that's my strategy. That's basically what this is. Like, I figure like I'm just gonna go live every morning for like the next couple weeks, talk some shit, say some funny shit, stuff like that. And then maybe someone will be like, oh man, this guy's really entertaining me every morning. I'm gonna slide him a couple bucks for this film. So that's what we're doing. Today's strain is, it's just so small, but you can't see it. It says, High School Sweetheart. I got it from Move. Move in fucking Cave Creek, or not Cave Creek. Whatever that road is. It doesn't matter. I got it from a dispensary. Weed names be wild, dog. Like every single day I learn a new weed name. There's literally like, how many weed strain names are there? Like 20,000, 30,000 weed strain names out there that change constantly. And a lot of them are just like hybrids and bootlegs of like the original strains. It's funny, man. High School Sweetheart, though. That's powering this video today. Today's topic is going to be a interesting one. I'm gonna try and keep this up the middle, for lack of better words. I'm gonna talk about Cardi B, y'all. I'm gonna talk about Bacallus. I always say her real name, Miss Bacallus over here. So, as you all know by now, probably, if you don't, then you're learning it here. Cardi B is getting a divorce from her man, Offset. This is in the wake of her hit song WAP, which stands for We Are People. And I'm just joking. It does not stand for We Are People. It stands for Wet Ass Pussy. I am not caring about the censorship in this video because fuck Facebook, dog. Before I was always trying to be like, I should be PG because this might go viral. And if this goes viral, then, you know, I don't want someone to be like, well, this language is very crass. So I'm out here cursing now. Wet Ass Pussy is the name of the song. So, hit song, Wet Ass Pussy, right? Popping, right? Everybody's talking about the saturation level of Cardi B's vagina. Everybody's talking about the moisture level of her cave. Everybody's talking about the humidity level of her love den. And, you know, it's the #1 song in the fucking country. People are happy. Meanwhile, in the house of Bacallus, you know, shit's not going good, apparently. Apparently Offset has been cheating on Cardi B the entire fucking time. Like the whole time, he's just been cheating on her. And it's like, whoa now. Cardi B must have known this, right? Well, I got angry emojis. Who's dropping the angry emojis? I got angry emojis flying. Okay. Anyways, the thing about it is, you can't build a household off of a WAP. Not just the WAP. I'm saying the WAP is very important. So is the HAD, which is, you know, hard ass dick. These are two things that make, you know, good sex, good. But you can't build a foundation. When I say foundation, I'm talking like house, kids, fucking generational wealth for your future. You can't really build that in a partnership based off of those two things. And the way I see it is that, like, that's low key, like, the entire, from what I've gathered, their entire relationship was sexual. They came across each other, however they did. They fornicated and did the horizontal mambo. They did the, no, they docked. And they liked it. And, you know, if you're in that age, at that age, mid-20s, you know what I'm saying, and you're just out here just slaying it, and smashing guts, and just, you know, doing it big, really good sex can trap you. Especially if you're a celebrity, because if you're a celebrity, there's the whole idea that you're untouchable. So you really can't be out here in the streets, you know, slinging WAP, right? You're not going to be doing that if you're Cardi B. So when the opportunity comes where you're able to, like, have an intimate connection with somebody, right? You take that and you run with it. And this happens with celebrities all the time when you really think about this. Like, this is something that celebrities, this is why celebrities really only date celebrities, because one of it, I think part of it's ego, where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna date a lesser person than me that is probably way more compatible and will actually care for me and not cheat on me in my whole relationship. Like, there's probably a perfect guy out there for Cardi B, right? But that perfect guy that's out there is not in the bubble that Cardi B is in. So Cardi B is gonna be out here fucking Wiz Khalifa, and not Wiz Khalifa, maybe Wiz Khalifa, I don't know, and like Nav and shit. Like, I don't know, it's gonna be wild for her in the next couple months, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, when you're a celebrity and you're doing your thing, you have to kind of like fuck other celebrities and be with other celebrities. And Offset just kind of happened to be in the right place at the right time, and they just linked up, and that was it, right? They docked, right? That the HAD met the WAP, and they were cool, right? But then, when you're still a celebrity, especially when you're Offset, and you think about the journey that he took to get to this point, and he's fucking popping, and he has girls just throwing WAP everywhere. It's like raining WAP. It's the saturation level in the air is just moist in his face. It's one of those things where it's like, it's almost guaranteed that dude is going to, you know, step out. And I'm over here trying to justify his actions. I just really think that their whole relationship from the jump was not gonna gel. You know what I'm saying? Let's read some comments. We got comments. Start from the top here. Hit that bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Cali's finest. He made you love over love then. Kyle, you were the one dropping the angry emojis. Yeah, docked. That's what we're saying. Docked. That's when the P enters the V. There's synergy. It's like the scene in Interstellar where the little thing's spinning, and then Matthew McConaughey is trying to like line it up, and then yeah, dock, yeah. Celebrities be lonely for real, yeah, man. Yeah, and then you also said a lot of celebrities actually date people out. Yeah, this is true. I'm not saying that like all celebrities only date all celebrities. What I'm saying is that, typically speaking, in a lot of situations, especially when you're trying to keep the business aspect of it going, right? Like, there's incentives for her to be dating Offset outside of the good HAD, right? And that it's a popularity thing, right? It's a whole power couple thing. It gets so psychologically deep for these celebrities, where it's just like, I can't really feel sorry for them because this is the life we chose. If you want to be out here dating people on that level that are going to be out here smashing every girl possible, they're just not mature enough. And like I said, like, obviously Offset's a piece of shit for cheating on his wife multiple times throughout the relationship. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, you should do your thing. I'm not going to do that. What I'm saying is that these motherfuckers definitely should have did a few things before they even decided to be together. One, maybe not have a fucking kid. Two, marriage counseling. If you're really gonna get married, do marriage counseling. Three, understand that your husband and your wife, for Cardi B is the biggest rapper in the world right now, like it or not, that's fucking facts. Offset, also in that stratosphere. These are two of the most famous musicians out right now, right? The WAP in the hat is flying. It's in the face. It's sprinkling. It's drizzling. It's hard to really expect that to work, especially at the age that they're at. You know, if you believe in spirituality and all that shit, there's the whole concept of return of Saturn. Oh, this is the philosophical part of the video. The return of Saturn, right? If you believe in astrology, if you believe in fucking all that shit, the return of the concept of return of Saturn is that Saturn as a planet, it takes approximately 26 to 29 years to rotate around the sun to get back to original position. So a lot of the adage is that as a human being, we consider the return of Saturn being back to the original position of where you were born as a transition period into your life, into kind of like when you stop being a young adult to when you become adult, right? So that's the whole concept of return of Saturn. Cardi B is 26, 27. She's in that range. I think Offset's the same age. Basically what I'm saying is that they aren't going to be the same people that they're going to be 5 years from now. I guarantee it. They're just not. And if you're going to go through that growth process with somebody, you got to be somebody who's really fucking down for you. It's not going to be someone who's cheating on you every day, right? And has all these sexual desires and all these cravings outside a relationship. It gets complicated, too, when Cardi B is rapping about her pussy in every fucking song. Because then, as Offset, it's like, well, yeah, you know, I choose the WAPs. So now, it gets deep, man. We can dive into this for a little bit. How long is this video going? We are at... Okay, yeah. Okay, stop it. So let's talk about this. Cardi B is the most popular rapper in the world. She's also the most popular female rapper in the world, and she influences millions of women across the world. This is facts. You cannot deny that, no matter who you ask. These are pure fucking facts. So she influences all these women. Her hit song, #1 song for how many weeks in a row? 4 times platinum. WAP. Wet ass pussy, right? That means that from the psychological aspect of it, I'm Damon Wayans with the fucking Kente cap on. The psychological aspect of it is that if Cardi B is advertising her WAP to these young women feel like their WAP is the most important thing in the relationship that Cardi B is one manifesting. Meaning that if a young woman wants to get a man like an Offset, they have to put more value into their WAP. Now, with that in mind, someone like Offset, who is the acquirer of the WAP, must be like, oh, snap, shit, okay, damn, I got the WAP over here. I can go get, I can go get all the other WAPs, right? Because people out here now valuing the WAPs. Now, keep in mind that he's been cheating the whole relationship, right? Right? Like, Cardi B has a song called Be Careful on her first album. Pretty sure it's about that nigga. Just saying. All the evidence is there that the psychological depth of this relationship is goes beyond just like, I have good pussy and I'm cool. My name is Offset and I fucking rap and I'm good at sex or rapping. And what's I already said too much. I have multiple topics to talk about in this video. Oh, I just lost my light. There we go. Boom. All right. So what else did I even say in this video? I think we're talking about the nuggets. The fucking nuggets. Let's read some comments first, though. There's a lot of comments on here. Kyle said Cardi B could choose to be with a low-income human. Would be a good look. Yeah, she could. Yeah, she could do that. That would be a good look, but we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm sure the thing about Cardi B though, she is from Bronx. I'm sure there's a lot of dudes out there who were like, yeah, who know her that want to get with her. So we'll see. IMQ, smart move, especially after he's endorsed. Yes, I mean, it's funny because I made a post yesterday or maybe 2 days ago talking about how WAP just went 4 times platinum, but it's only half of what Cardi B actually did with Bodak Yellow, which is 8 times platinum. So, from the eyes of the record label, WAP's a flop. WAP's a flop. It's a whoppy floppy. In terms of numbers and what the record labels expect. Thousands of people are going to agree with me. Some of you are going to disagree with me in these fucking comments. The point being that record labels want to see trajectory, right? They want to see progress. This is what I call the Kid Cudi syndrome, because as far as I know, Kid Cudi was one of the first artists to deal with this. Kid Cudi's first single was fucking Day and Night. One of the most iconic, biggest songs of our fucking generation, period. Never hit #1, which is weird. It went #2. But the point is that this is the biggest song of Kid Cudi's career to this day. And when you come out the gate with a hit fucking single, like a massive hit single, and you're signed to a record label, the record label wants you to continue to make hit fucking singles. It's actually just how it works, period. If you came out the gate and you sold 10,000 records on a record label, right? The next album, you better sell at least 20,000, right? At least. You better double that shit, bitch. Or you're gonna drop. The same thing happens with top tier celebrities. Like when you're fucking Taylor Swift or you're fucking Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody. Or like Katy Perry. Like, you have to come out the gate and you have to top the shit that you did last time, or the record label's gonna be in your ass and they're gonna shelf you. So Cardi B had to deal with that. Fortunately, when she dropped Bodak Yellow, she was able to fucking do shit with I Like It, which I think is like 10, maybe Diamond at this point. She used the Latin cheat code on that, but she got it popping on that. Right. But now, the reason why you haven't had another Cardi B massive run until this point is because the labels have been trying to figure out how to top that song. Right? So when they got to WAP, WAP's here. And that's what we're doing. It's one of those things where, as a record label, you have to figure out how you're going to keep the momentum going. I think my homie Z-Dub is like, oh, they're doing a WAP challenge on TikTok right now, which is like, ugh. But this divorce, they got me talking about it, right? I'm talking about Cardi B for fucking 20 fucking minutes now. So, it's working. Expect WAP to remain #1 for another week, maybe 2. So, yeah, it does work out to her advantage. I went on a tangent on that comment. I'm trying to keep these videos under 30 minutes because I be talking. But there's a lot of comments in here. I'm not going to read all these out loud because there's too many. Let's go to the bottom. WAP wasn't the flop going 4 times platinum. No, but you obviously didn't hear what I said, dude. I was saying, bruh, that according to the record label, when her first singles, and when she has a diamond single and a song that's 8 times platinum, a song that's 7 times platinum, and she drops a song that's 4 times platinum, that's less. Like, this is more, higher, and then this is... She's down here right now. She needs to be up here or here. Or the record label's going to be like, fam, what are you doing? So, no, it's not a flop. Like, she's going to make money. She's going to eat. Her family's good. But the record labels aren't excited about this in terms of what the single's going to do. Know who's going through the same exact scenario? Lil Nas fucking X. Don't be surprised if you never hear a fucking full single from Lil Nas X ever again. That's just facts. Because with Lil Nas X, like, this dude dropped one of the most successful songs in the history of fucking music as his lead single. How do you top that? And also when you think about like the energy that had to be created for that song to pop off, the timing of it, the fact that he was this black gay cowboy. Like, you can't do that again. You know what I'm saying? You can't repeat that and expect to fucking sell what he did. It's the same thing. Like, they're dealing with the same shit. So don't be surprised if you never see fucking Lil Nas X again on a major scale, because he has to top the biggest song in the history of our generation. Pretty hard to do. I feel sorry for him, but I know he's gonna pivot, make fucking kids books, and probably be in movies and TV. He's fine, just like Kid Cudi was fine, right? Like Kid Cudi dropped Day and Night, he was fine. Like he was fine. He went into a depressive spiral and ended up in a fucking rehab at some point, but he was fine. He's good now. Kid Cudi's my guy. So, anyways, oh man, I want to talk about these Nuggets real quick though. Just real quick. It's funny because Marlon Taylor, shout out to Marlon Taylor, he's been going off. He's like, y'all ain't no fucking Nuggets fans. And y'all ain't. You ain't. Dog, I had a LaFonso Ellis poster on my fucking wall when I was like 10 years old. The Dikembe Mutombo. I have a song called Mutombo. Why? Because the Dikembe Mutombo is one of my favorite fucking basketball players. And you know what team he fucking played for, dog? At least for the first part of his career, or a large part of his career. The fucking Denver Nuggets, bruh. Yeah. The Nuggets, bro. Not saying that I actually even care if the Nuggets win the championship. I just think it's kind of awesome that they even made it this far. This is about as far as they've ever made it. They've never gone to the finals. I honestly, I feel like, I don't know, this year has been so fucking weird. It's been weird, like, for basketball in particular, but, yeah, LeBron James, if you believe, because I believe in that NBA is scripted to a degree, that they force a narrative via home court advantages, referees, controversy, things like that. I think that the NBA forms a script, and they do this all the time. The script multiple times in a row was LeBron James's blah 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 blah. He's the greatest. The NBA has propelled this narrative his entire fucking career, right? This year, before COVID hit, was supposed to be the redemption storyline for LeBron James, meaning that he was supposed to come to the Lakers and carry this team to salvation and create the greatest team forever, or whatever. But then Kobe died. Shit got real. That pressure that hit LeBron's shoulders became immense, bruh. I actually felt kind of sorry for him because, like, dog, you know that, like, this is all on you now, right? Like, you like, the Lakers are looking for you for fucking mental and moral support, and you have to carry, and you're over here saying, oh, I'm going to take this team to a championship in the name of Kobe. And it's like, okay, bruh. And then COVID hit, right? And then once COVID hit, it was like, all right, well, I guess the season's over. Obviously, time passed. Now they're playing in a fucking bubble in Orlando. But what's amazing about this bubble is that the bubble, I think, is one of the best things that happen in the NBA, period. Because, and I think, and honestly, like, dead ass, like, I really want the bubble to be, like, the new playoff format. And I'll tell you why. Like, the concept of home court advantage and all this shit, it's kind of corny in the grand scheme of things. Like, it makes sense, obviously. Like, oh, like, no, I gotta have the fucking home court advantage so I could go back to my city and fucking win the championship while thousands of fans scream for me. I wouldn't be able to do it without my city on my back. That shit, right? The narrative. That's the narrative. That's the corn of the NBA that we all love. But it's kind of corny because it's like, bruh, this is about basketball. This is about your ability to be the best player and outplay those niggas over there. That's what that shit's about. So, for me, when it's like, I bet, let's throw these bitches in the fucking dome, right? No crowd support, no bullshit. Y'all can't even go smash your biddies outside your bubble. Like, this is the real shit, right? You put you in a dome, we see who the fuck is about it. And that's what we've been seeing in these games. We've been seeing some incredible ass basketball, dog. Because these niggas are just like, there's no home court advantage. You're not worried about LeBron fans yelling at you and shit. You're not worried about that shit. It's like, yo, it's just me, you in this fucking room, let's go. And you've been seeing that shit just go off, dog. It's awesome. I personally think that every year they should fucking build a dome in an island in the middle of the fucking ocean somewhere. And that's where you guys end up. Like in the finals. During the playoffs. That's just awesome, dog. You're getting some awesome ass fucking basketball from that shit. That's why the Nuggets, like, it levels the playing field, right? Because, like, the reason why the Nuggets are even in the fucking conversation, or the Heat, is because these niggas don't have to worry about going to places where they're having niggas boo at them for 4 games, right? and that energy that comes with that, where it's like the pressure and the traveling, the jet lag, and all that shit. Nah, man, put them in one spot. These players are now playing in their best condition possible in a dome, no distractions, not out here in the clubs, fucking all the bitches. They just out here trying to ball on these niggas. And that's where the real shit comes up. And what's funny about LeBron James is that it's very clear that LeBron James is powered by fan support and the energy of his people and the energy of his city and all that shit. He's very, very, very powered by that. That's why his stats have gone down. Because you put that nigga in a bubble where no longer he has people holding up LeBron shit and he's coming out and throwing powder in the air and shit and getting all hyped up. You take all that shit away and you put it down to skill, we see who the real niggas pop up. Yeah, exactly, Vince. Cage match. That's exactly what the shit is. You put these basketball players in the fucking cage, you let them go, you get amazing ass basketball, dog. It's dope. I'm loving the NBA right now. It's just dope. And the Nuggets, I would love for them to go to the finals because, I mean, I was born in Colorado. Like I said, I had LaFonso Ellis poster on my wall. Matumbo's my nigga. I would love for them to go to the finals. But the script that has been manifested here, the script, LeBron, the Lakers will win. This year's been too fucking crazy, bro. I mean, if we wanted to keep the narrative of 2020, like how wild this year has fucking been, then yes, the Nuggets will win the fucking playoffs. They'll win the finals. But the script, you know, the narrative that the NBA is trying to paint and kind of needs to paint right now because you lost Kobe fucking Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He died this year, which still blows my mind. Still mind blown by that. I still haven't wrapped my head around that. But you lost him. The Lakers got to win. It's just kind of simple like that. Like, I don't think anything else would really go over well with NBA fans. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Last topic. How long are we in this video? 27 minutes? Dang, I can talk about this shit in 3 minutes. So we're going to try, though. If you were entertained by this fucking film in this video, please donate to my film, The Bond. This is like the YouTube ad in the video when you're watching YouTube and it just suddenly start talking about shit. Yeah, The Bond. It's out. It's not out. The fuck am I saying? The trailer is out. Go click on the link, which is probably above you if you're watching this on your phone. Click on that shit. There'll be a little GoFundMe thing. You click on that little fucking fund me thing, and then there'll be a thing asking you for money. Give it money, like whatever amount you feel I deserve, which is all of it, but I'm not trying to take all your money, so just give me some of it, and that money is going to go towards me making this film with my friends and affiliates, and it's going to make me famous, ideally, and I'm going to be so famous that I'm going to have the WAP phone. Just kidding, I have a girlfriend, I don't care about that, I'm saying I'm good. I'm 36 fucking years old too, so it's like, nigga, I'm old. I'm content. Which is the name of my next album. But I digress. Arizona City beside Phoenix. I am getting sick of this conversation of when I see motherfuckers be like Arizona rappers, and then they only list rappers from Phoenix. And I've been thinking about this a lot because it's like, it's kind of low key like the hidden problem in all this shit, where it's like, imagine if you just focus just on Phoenix. Like, just on Phoenix, and you made Phoenix a hub, right? Phoenix Hip Hop Festival, Phoenix rappers, top Phoenix, blah. Now, when you say Arizona and you include the 5th largest state in the United fucking States that has a population of, what's the population of Arizona? 30 million? That's not right. Let me get my facts straight. Population is 7 million. I was way off on that. But 7 million fucking people, right? To be fair, like 5 million of those people do live in fucking Phoenix. So yeah, you know, Phoenix is Arizona, right? But nah, fam, like some of the best rappers that I know, some of the best artists that I know, not even just rappers, just artists, don't live in Phoenix. Shout out to like dudes like Cash Lansky, Johnny Rubix, Marley B, like A-Dub lives in Phoenix, but he's from Yuma. No, Tucson has a whole ass scene of beautiful artists. I think I just read an article about how they have the most murals, like big ass murals of any city, something like 39, 40, some shit like that. Dog, Tucson has more artistic energy per capita, per square mile than the entire state of Arizona. And I will fight you on that statement. We could scrap it up. Fisticuffs. We could go that. We could do that, dog. Because and the thing about Tucson is like Tucson is literally like 1/5 the size of fucking Phoenix. And Tucson has more artistic energy, culture, impact, and energy than the entire state of Arizona. I'm not knocking Phoenix. I'm just saying that you motherfuckers need to stop sleeping on my damn city. Come on, dog. We have Mellow Music Group, founded in Tucson, Arizona, that has dudes like Open My Eagle, fucking, I think Ham Burst is signed to them. Like, their roster is one of the biggest rosters in independent hip hop. Period. Like, they're arguably like the best independent hip hop label out right now, and they're based in Tucson. And dude stays signing fucking Tucson artists. He signed Lando Chill, Optimistical. I can't think of his name right now. I'll get back to it. The point being is that they're doing it big down there. They're doing it big. They're doing it big, and y'all be sleeping because when I see these lists and I don't see my family and Tucson rappers on there, or even like dudes that are up in Flagstaff getting it popping, y'all just be like, psh, it's snooze. It's kind of snoozy. It's kind of snoozy. It's kind of like, I'm falling asleep on your lame assessment of entire states and cities that you've never been to. It's a little off base. It's a little not accurate. It's a little, the assessment isn't strong. In fact, it's false. That's my word on that. I know motherfuckers don't even give a shit. At the end of the day, I just like to talk about that and remind you motherfuckers, because I lived in Phoenix for 9 years now. I've been up here for 9 fucking years. A lot of these motherfuckers don't even know that I live in Phoenix. I just had a dude hit me up 2 days ago saying, yo, let's link. He booked me for a show. Yeah, I got booked for a show, which is nice. It's a secret show. It's private. I'm not playing raves and shit, but it's a private show. Anyways, dude hit me up. He's like, yo, we're talking math and numbers and shit. And I'm like, yo, this is my fee because, I'm coming down from Phoenix. And he's like, wait. You live in fucking Phoenix? I'm like, bro, I live in Phoenix for fucking 9 years. He's like, oh, bro, I thought you were in Tucson. I'm like, yeah, man, because I'm ubiquitous, dog. I'm omnipotent. I'm fucking everywhere. I'm trying to be. Internet makes it really easy, too, to be everywhere at one time. So, I could literally just switch my shit to fucking LA and just start fucking post a few photos I have of me in LA and then just like start targeting LA artists, and all of a sudden I'll be an LA rapper. Like, that's the power of internet, right? But when it comes down to this art shit and you want to represent your city, you gotta do it in a way that's genuine and true to the fucking city. Shout out to Big Sean, who has #1 album out right now because he did a love song to the city of Detroit. I would love to see an artist make a love song to the city of fucking Phoenix. I think Sincerely Collins did kind of do that with The Legend of Phoenix, although the theme wasn't necessarily about Phoenix. It was more so about himself. Great album, though. Love that dude. I'm not even talking about that shit. But that's my bro. Much love to him. With that said, I'm going to stop talking now. Yes. It's been 33 minutes. I was able to squeeze in that last little thought. I appreciate you watching these videos. We're going to be going live every fucking day probably for the foreseeable future until I feel like I'm done talking to y'all. The whole point of these videos is so that I can convince you to click on the link up here that says GoFundMe, and you click on it, and that way you give me money for my movie so I can fucking pay these dudes to fucking like be action stars and shit, and then I can also like buy like cool weapon props and shit and have explosions and CGI with spaceships and laser beams and time portals that go backwards and then forwards again. Like, we're gonna do all that off a budget of $3,000. You've got a whole thing planned. I'm just kidding. None of that's gonna happen in the movie. But yeah, comments. Let's read some comments real quick. Lakers and Boston. Yeah, more than likely, because if it's really about like getting back to that raw NBA shit, right? Like that, like fuck the Black Lives Matter shit and LeBron's movement because that's. I'm not saying fuck all that. All I'm saying is like in the context of this conversation, fuck all that because it's taken away from the energy of the NBA, right? It's been like now NBA is now this social platform for social justice, which I'm all for. But what I'm saying is that if the NBA want to get back to that shit, to like that raw basketball, hardcore shit, they will write the script to where it's Los Angeles Lakers and the Celtics because that's the most traditional fucking basketball matchup in the playoffs in the history of the NBA. LA wins. Everybody cries. LeBron James is happy. LA is like, oh my God, we won it. Rest in peace, Kobe. That's how it's going to go down. That's the script. If it doesn't go down that way, then I'll eat my fucking hat. If the Nuggets go to the fucking finals, I don't even know how I'm going to feel about that, dog. Like, that's going to blow my fucking mind. As somebody who in 1996 had a LaFonso Ellis poster on his goddamn wall, watching this team evolve into shit, kind of fell off. I fell off the bandwagon. I stopped being a Nuggets fan in, like, the early 2000s, bro. So for me, like, if the Nuggets end up going to the finals, dog, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's crazy to me, dude. I'll eat my hat. I'm not gonna actually eat my hat. It's a fucking phrase, people, but I'm gonna do something crazy. Oh shit, yeah. So speaking of the GoFundMe, we did cross $500, right? And I made a post saying that if we cross $500, I would release the new episode of Noir. Well, it's not new, but it's the first episode of the next season. I will leak it to you guys so you guys can see it before it actually drops. I'm still gonna do that, but I wasn't expecting to fucking hit $500 yesterday. But someone dropped like $100 in the donation, and I'm like, oh shit. Shout out to James Whitmore, by the way, on that because Jim Visa, yeah, he fucking dropped that money, and he dropped $100. And I was like, yeah, I got you. Much love to you. Appreciate you. Hit me up, man. Let's chop it up here soon. But yeah, we crossed $500 yesterday, so now I'm like, fuck, now I gotta fucking finish this episode and get it up because I promised it. So I'm gonna be working on that today. Expect to see it tonight. I really like this episode because this is the first episode that I shot with my new equipment, and then every episode after this is going to be like a much higher level of quality. It's crazy. I'm very excited. So yeah, later tonight you'll probably see more. Be excited about that. In the meantime, it's Jimmy Iovine time. Only hit this pipe fucking once. It's good weed though. I fuck with High School Sweetheart. My idea with this is that eventually I'm gonna get one of these dispensaries to fucking just sponsor me and give me free weed so I can talk about their weed on my videos. So if you guys have any dispensaries that want me to smoke weed on camera and talk about how good it is and where they should buy that, you should contact me because I might be able to help you out. With that said, I'm going on a tangent. We're going into overtime. We were at fucking almost 40 minutes. This is way too long. There's 6 of you, 7 of you watching. Let's go. All right. So, Facebook is going through some things, right? They're about to drop a hammer here on October 1st. I've been holding off on things. They actually sent me an email saying, yo, bro, we're going to start letting you fucking charge people to watch your videos. I'm like, what? So I actually already have this feature activated on my Facebook page, right? And I'm like, oh man, this is dope. I can actually go on here and charge niggas to watch my shit. That's hot. But y'all niggas about to do some sus ass shit. I know it. Because, you know, they're about to drop the hammer on October 1st and start pulling people's accounts and doing all kinds of shit. And so I'm over here like, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait this shit the fuck out. And we're going to see how that shit plays out. But eventually I'm going to be bringing back live shows like the Jaron Ikner show, the Air Out. All that shit's going to be coming back here. Ideally, in the fall, if Facebook doesn't ass fuck everybody. So we'll see how it goes. That said, I'm out. I love y'all. Appreciate you. Fund the movie, bitches. Later. There's the fucking button now. Oh my god, there it is. There it is.